Hello everybody and welcome, episode 36 of Smackdown here in our WWE 2K25 Universe mode. And we are kicking things off as always with a 24/7 championship on the line. Who will answer the call? Oh, wait a minute. No quarter catch crew. Oh ho ho. Charlie Dempsey is here. The son of William Regal. And of course it was this past Tuesday night on NXT we saw William Regal get brutally attacked by the former NXT champion Nick Nemeth, but Charlie Dempsey's here on Smackdown to try to take that 24/7 championship away from the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Charlie Dempsey looking to really rise up the ranks here on Universe mode. And a good way to do that is if he dethrones Mark Henry. Can he do it? Or will Charlie Dempsey just be the newest member of the Hall of Pain, as here comes Mark Henry, making his way to the ring with that championship on his shoulder. And for the past few weeks, Mark Henry has been dominant as the 24/7 champion, fighting as if he's never left pro wrestling, as if he's never retired, proving that he can hang with the youngest and the best of this generation, as Mark Henry returns to the blue brand, looking to put that title on the line once again, this time against Charlie Dempsey. Can Mark Henry get the job done in our opening contest here on Friday Night Smackdown? The 24/7 championship, as always, is on the line. Can Mark Henry get it done?
Introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Charlie
Charlie Dempsey.
Dempsey looking to get the job done. Can he do it?
Texas, weighing in at 362 pounds, the 24/7 champion, the world's strongest man,
Mark Henry, 300 plus pounds of pure destruction in his wake. Mark Henry, we said it when he won that belt, he could hold that title for a long time. And Charlie Dempsey, he's going to really need to dive deep into his playbook if he wants to leave SmackDown as the new 24/7 champion. Charlie Dempsey, the challenger. Mark Henry, the champion. Our opening match starts right now. Oh, and you see Mark Henry's probably just going to brutalize Charlie Dempsey here. William Regal, like we said, was brutally attacked by Nick Nemeth on NXT this past Tuesday. I don't think Regal's going to like Charlie Dempsey potentially meeting the same fate at the hands of Mark Henry. And of course, it's going to be a huge night here on Friday Night SmackDown. Of course, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Cody Rhodes, will be here, set to address the fans about his upcoming match against MJF at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. We're also going to have a massive tag team match as Roman Reigns will team up with his cousin, the Hardcore Champion Jey Uso, to take on the team of Speedball Mike Bailey and Hangman Adam Page. That is going to be an amazing tag team contest. The Women's Intercontinental Champion Fallon Henley will be in action later on tonight as well, covered by Mark Henry in a kickout. Anthony Bowens, the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, will be in action against the New Day's Kofi Kingston later on tonight as well. All that and so much more still to come. And Mark Henry getting the better of Dempsey and throwing him around like a rag doll. Oh no. And now the elbow. There's no coming back from this if you're Charlie Dempsey. You signed up for this match. And now he is going to get brutally demolished. Oh God. Henry, no regard for human safety. He just wants to win and keep that championship. That's all he cares about. Dempsey has no idea where he is. He can't even defend himself here on SmackDown. And now Henry gonna go for the cover. Is this enough to retain and a kick out by Charlie? And Henry's just gonna keep it going. Look at this, into the running power slam to Charlie Dempsey. This is not the way Charlie Dempsey thought his night was going to go. Oh no, and now Henry, is probably thinking camel clutch. And Charlie trying to take advantage, but he can't. And Dempsey trying to get a shot in on Mark Henry, but Henry, oh no. Oh, into the headbutt. What the hell does Dempsey have to do? Henry, he isn't even breaking a sweat here. And you see Dempsey favoring his knee. And another headbutt, and now Charlie Dempsey busted open. Nowhere to go. And now Mark gonna go for the cover to retain the championship, and no! 2.99 for Charlie Dempsey. Oh, but this could be it here. Oh, went for the splash. Dempsey got the knees up. Can Dempsey take advantage? Charlie Dempsey. Oh my God, he's got Henry now. He's got Henry in the submission. Oh, but Mark able to get out of it. Charlie Dempsey trying to get some offense in on the world's strongest man. Oh, God. And that just pissed Mark Henry off. Charlie Dempsey got the knees up when Mark wanted to go for the splash. And now Mark could put the finishing touches right here. Big shot to the face. Charlie Dempsey's just surviving. Another cover in the middle of the ring. And Charlie kicks out again. And you could see Henry now getting pissed. What does Mark Henry have to do? He hasn't hit the world's strongest slam yet. Charlie Dempsey, the fact he's lasted this long, survived this much punishment, shows that Regal's taught him a lot. And a big power slam there by Henry. We're going to go for another elbow. This is just torturous. Charlie Dempsey. Oh, big boot right to the face. And now Henry could be going for it. Into the world's strongest slam to Charlie Dempsey. And count to 100, Mark Henry retains the 24/7 title here on SmackDown. I was really impressed at the amount of punishment Charlie Dempsey survived throughout this entire match. But in the end, it didn't matter. Mark Henry, once again, successfully retains the 24/7 championship here tonight on SmackDown. The reign continues. Charlie Dempsey was unable to get the job done here tonight on SmackDown. Look at Henry. Just absolute dominance until he finally decided enough was enough, hitting the world's strongest slam on Charlie Dempsey. And that was enough for Mark Henry to get the victory and retain the championship.
And still, the 24/7 champion, the world's strongest man,
Mark Henry retains once again. And the question is, who the hell is going to be able to take that 24/7 title away from the world's strongest man, Mark Henry? Hopefully we find out sooner rather than later. What a win for Mark Henry, and still 24/7 champion here on Smackdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is our new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Cody Rhodes, who's set to face MJF for the title at SummerSlam. But Cody Rhodes set to address the WWE Universe. It has been too long since I have gotten a world title opportunity here on Universe Mode. And since I'm here on SmackDown, I intend to hold the richest prize on the Blue Brain, the world title. And MJF, the last time I faced you, I beat you. So at SummerSlam, I'm looking to do the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Money in the Bank, CM Punk is here. Cody, you're all fine and dandy to face MJF at SummerSlam, but you've been ducking me ever since we both came to SmackDown from Raw. I've been dying to get my hands on you, and I don't want to wait. So how about you and me, main event, tonight on SmackDown? I'll see you in the main event. Wow. Cody Rhodes accepts the challenge from Mr. Money in the Bank, CM Punk, in our main event. Here tonight on SmackDown, the American Nightmare faces the voice of the voiceless. One-on-one, here on Universe Mode. What a match we are about to witness. CM Punk saying he doesn't want to wait. He wants Cody Rhodes tonight. Well, that is going to be one hell of an epic matchup that we are about to witness later on tonight on SmackDown. Can CM Punk ruin the confidence of Cody Rhodes heading into SummerSlam? Or will Cody show MJF what he is in for in Cleveland? We're going to have to wait and see what a match we are going to witness. Well, what a main event we are about to witness tonight. And speaking of main event, here comes the hardcore champion, main event Jey Uso.
match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Action Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
And of course, Jey Uso, the longest championship reign ever in Universe Mode history with that hardcore championship. He is set to defend that title once again at SummerSlam against Speedball Mike Bailey. But in terms of tonight, Jey Uso once again teams up with his cousin, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, to take on Speedball Mike Bailey and Roman Reigns' SummerSlam opponent, Hangman Adam Page. And look at the fans yeeting along here on Smackdown. Jey Uso's been champion for almost a year and a half. No end in sight. Jey Uso having one hell of a historic championship run, but Speedball could end that reign at SummerSlam. And speaking of dominant champs, here comes a man who was world champion for just about 9 months. Roman Reigns, 3-time world champion in our universe mode, but of course suffering a bit of a pit stop, because at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns is going to go one-on-one with Hangman Adam Page in a rivalry that has quickly gone off the rails. And that has led us to tonight. Roman Reigns teams up with his cousin one more time. Roman Reigns returned to SmackDown for the first time since Backlash a few weeks ago, where he said he wanted another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship before Hangman Adam Page interrupted him, and Hangman said, "You get too many opportunities here on Universe Mode. It is time for someone like me to get those chances." And Hangman and Roman had an intense brawl, and of course last week on SmackDown the same thing occurred. And it was recently made official that Roman Reigns and Hangman Adam Page will go one-on-one at SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns is not too happy, hasn't got to be happy about that, because Roman felt he should be awarded a world title match. But he is not getting it anytime soon, it seems. And Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, the bloodline, reunite once more. The dominant duo. As here comes the number one contender for the hardcore title. Speedball Mike Bailey. And of course, Speedball Mike Bailey has been rising up the ranks recently here on Universe Mode. And now at SummerSlam, he gets a hardcore championship opportunity. And Speedball over the past few weeks has undergone a bit of a character change. Becoming a little bit more selfish. And of course, we know one of Speedball's biggest mentors is Hangman Adam Page. And these two men, obviously a lot of history outside of WWE. It's going to be the first time in our Universe Mode, however, that those two men team up. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how Hangman and Speedball coexist. As here comes Hangman Adam Page making his way to the ring, the better improved Hangman Adam Page said he does not want to wait in lines any longer. He wants a World Heavyweight Championship match. And he said, if I gotta go through the Tribal Chief in order to get it, then so be it. Hangman Adam Page, he's had opportunities before, unfortunately, has never been successful. And now Hangman picking a fight with the Tribal Chief. Something that a lot of people could say was not really a wise decision. But Hangman is here, and he's ready for a fight. And this is a massive tag team match, as Jey Uso and Speedball Mike Bailey are going to start things off here in this tag team match. Going to be quite interesting, as Speedball actually getting the upper hand in the opening stages. What a moonsault. And Speedball, could you imagine, around a week removed from SummerSlam, if he manages to beat the Hardcore Champion here in this tag team match, that would do wonders for him. Oh, but Uso instantly rolling up Speedball. Oh, look at this. We could get a quick night in the office here for these two men. Oh, Jay able to kick out, rolling out of the ring. And we're already getting some outside action. And look at Speedball go. That's why Speedball's the #1 contender. And one of the men that Speedball beat on his path to being #1 contender was the former NXT champion Nick Nemeth. Oh. Now big strikes there by Speedball. Can SummerSlam be the night that Jey Uso's dominant reign finally comes to an end? Ooh, big clothesline there by Main Event Jey Uso, who won that belt at last year's WrestleMania. And the fans yeeting along. Oh no. Here comes the Tribal Chief. Speedball has no idea what he's got himself into. And now the big dog's on the hunt. Wait a minute. Speedball looking to hold his own. Drop kick and Roman's down. Speedball showing no fear for the Tribal Chief. Hurricane Rana. And that gives Speedball the distance. The tag in Hangman, and here we go. Oh! Roman with the big boot as soon as he saw Hangman coming his way. And we're getting a bit of a SummerSlam preview with these two titans. Oh, or maybe not. Jay's now legal. Now a drop kick to Hangman. Jey Uso, one half of the first ever Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Now the current Hardcore Champ, who's beaten some of the very best to keep that championship around his waist. And Jey Uso and Roman Reigns are going ballistic here. Look at this. Oh, double super kick to Hangman. The Bloodline, dominant as ever. Oh. And Roman Reigns just absolutely brutalizing Hangman Adam Page. Roman Reigns said, "You shouldn't have picked a fight with me." But Hangman wants a fight. Oh. Headbutt there by Reigns. And now frequent tags by Roman and Jay. Hangman trying to crawl to Speedball. Trying to make that tag. And now suplex to Uso. And Hangman knows he's got to stand and fight. Look at the strikes. And now Jay getting out of the ring, trying to get a bit of a breather, and ooh, using the ropes, and now Speedball coming to his partner's aid. Now both men back in the ring, but here comes Jay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dropping right on the leg of Hangman Adam Page. Hangman's going to feel that in the morning. Roman Reigns is legal yet again. Oh my God. Oh God. This rivalry's going too far. Roman trying to choke the life out of Hangman. Roman doesn't give a damn. Going for the cover for the win here on SmackDown, and Hangman kicks out. Hangman's still alive. Ooh. Big knee there by the Tribal Chief. And this does not look well for Hangman Adam Page. Roman. Oh, are we going to see it? Roman's ready. Going for the drive-by. Drive-by to Hangman. Oh, but Hangman with a big boot. This is awesome chance. Hangman tagging in Speedball. And Speedball Mike Bailey against the Tribal Chief. Drop kick. And Speedball. Look at this. Oh. That's going to make a viral moment. Speedball keeping Roman at bay. Well, Hangman's now legal, but Hangman's trying to get out of this predicament. Less than 100%. What does Hangman have to do? Roman escaping the grasp. Oh! Punch right to the face, and now covered by Reigns. Can this be enough for the bloodline? Oh my god, it is! Roman Reigns and Jey Uso with the win here on Smackdown. No spears necessary. What a match, though, that took place here tonight on Smackdown. Roman Reigns and the Hardcore Champion Jey Uso using their experience and using their familial bond in order to beat Hangman and Speedball here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns was brutal as well to Hangman. Absolutely demolished him, going deep into his playbook to connect the drive-by right to the face of Hangman Adam Page, and then a shot right to the face. Lights were out. Roman and Jey with the victory here tonight on SmackDown. And you gotta think that's really gonna help for the momentum of both Roman Reigns and Jey Uso for their respective matches at the 3rd annual Universe Mode SummerSlam. Jey Uso will defend the Hardcore Championship against Speedball Mike Bailey, and Roman Reigns will go one-on-one against Hangman Adam Page at SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown as Lyra Valkyria set to go one-on-one against the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella. And of course, for the past couple of weeks, Lyra Valkyria and Rhea Ripley seem to have undergone issues here on Universe Mode, but Lyra Valkyria not really worrying about that. She wants to get back to potentially the Women's World Championship picture and beat the hell out of Carmella. And for Carmella, this is a very big opportunity for her as well, considering the fact that Lyra Valkyria has made a lot of waves here on Universe Mode for the past year. And Lyra Valkyria, though, ooh, beautiful arm drag and an enziguri right there to Mella. Carmella hasn't really accomplished a whole lot. Oh, and look at this by Mella now. Ooh, big shot. Very fast-paced start to this women's matchup here on SmackDown. Carmella hasn't really been able to do anything of note. She has been in a few Money in the Bank ladder matches, but unfortunately hasn't been able to win those. Look at Mella, though. into the Hurricane Rana. From the top rope, that was impressive. And now has Lyra at her mercy. Waiting for Valkyria to get back to her feet now is Carmella. Ooh, shot with the face. And now the axe handle. And now it's Carmella with all the momentum. What's Mella thinking? Oh, big boot right to the face. This is not the way Lyra thought tonight was gonna go. And a Bella Buster. Lyra's defenseless. I'm honestly shocked. And now Carmella gonna go for the Code of Silence. The Code of Silence. Lyra's fading. I was gonna say, if Carmella was able to get a squash win, I don't know what would have been in the water. But Lyra's weakened. You gotta think all those attacks made by Rhea Ripley over the past few weeks. Oh, Lyra's been able to get back in this fight. And can Lyra do it? Oh, wait a minute. Has Carmella up into the Nightwing. The Nightwing connects. And Lyra beaten down. Oh, wait a minute. That's Rhea Ripley's music. Rhea Ripley's here. Or is she? Carmella from behind. Rhea Ripley again messing with Lyra Valkyria. But why? Into the super kick. Carmella into the cover for the win. She got it. Carmella getting the win here on Smackdown. Rhea Ripley. Right place, right time. Her music played. Mella hit the super kick and has just beaten Lyra Valkyria here on Smackdown. Rhea Ripley just did that. It shouldn't be Carmella beat Lyra Valkyria. It should be Rhea Ripley beat Lyra Valkyria tonight. Well, obviously, Rhea Ripley not done playing games with Lyra Valkyria, as this rivalry is quickly shaping up once again. But Carmella with a huge win here tonight on SmackDown, thanks to Rhea Ripley. Well, what a massive win for Carmella, but we are still here on Women's Action, here on Universe Mode, as here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Fallon Henley.
Making her way to the ring from Chelsea, Michigan, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Fallon Henley.
Obviously, Fallon Henley has been the Women's Intercontinental Champion ever since WrestleMania Night 2. And of course, she is set to defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam against the ever so athletic Sol Ruca at SummerSlam. But of course, tonight, Fallon Henley's in a non-title match against Sol Ruca's close friend, Zarya, here tonight on SmackDown. And of course, Zarya, ever so dominant, ever so intimidating. Not a lot of matches under her own belt here on Universe Mode, but you got to think for Zarya, it's a huge opportunity for her. If Zarya manages to defeat Fallon Henley here tonight on SmackDown, and if Sol Ruca can't at SummerSlam, then that could surely put Zarya in line for an Intercontinental Championship at some point in the near future. But of course, this is not about the championship tonight. Zarya one-on-one with Fallon Henley. Here we go. And now Fallon Henley looking to start this match off strong. And Zarya looking to build momentum for her good friend Sol Ruca heading into SummerSlam for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Zarya, we've seen what she's been able to do on the independent scene. Now that she's here in WWE, she set to do amazing things. Look at this, just stomping all over the body of Miss Fallon Henley. Now the collar and elbow tie up there by these two incredible ladies. Right onto the ropes. Ooh, big shot right to the midsection. Cheap shot there by Fallon Henley. Zarya, this is a huge chance for her to showcase her abilities in her singles universe mode career. And let's not forget, if Zarya can't get an opportunity on Smackdown, there's always NXT. Tomorrow is our second NXT pay-per-view, NXT Great American Bash. And Zarya now, into the power slam. And Fallon Henley isn't looking too good right now here on SmackDown. Zarya is lying in wait. No Sol Ruca. We would have thought she would have came with Zarya, but who knows? Face first into the turnbuckle goes Fallon Henley. Zarya doesn't give a damn though. Zarya heading up to the top. Fallon trying to knock her off. But the beautiful axe handle. But Fallon looking to get momentum back on her side into the drop kick. Went for the elbow. Zarya able to get out of the way into the knee strike. My goodness. And now look at these strikes being connected by Zarya. This could be her chance to pin the Women's IC champion in a kick out. And we know the huge Armageddon Hell in a Cell match for the United States Championship that's going to happen at SummerSlam. And now the elbow connecting there by Fallon Henley. What a battle between these two incredible women's talents. Knee there by Zarya. Trying to keep the strikes going, and another drop kick there by Henley. Henley's keeping this strong. Even though in the early stages it looked like Zarya had all the momentum going, Fallon Henley was able to get back into this matchup. Something you got to respect. Now Fallon into the cover, but a quick kick out by Zarya. Oh no. Oh my God, into the clothesline. And Zarya could do it. Zarya could get the win. Or is she? Fallon able to respond with some strikes. But wait a minute. I think I saw... Yeah, that's Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca with the Intercontinental Championship. Fallon Henley notices. Sol Ruca was trying to steal the title. Well, Fallon able to get her title back. And Zarya responds, taking advantage of the distraction set by the #1 contender, Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca grabbed the championship, tried to leave the arena with it. And now Zarya and Fallon Henley fighting on the outside. Oh my God, the bear hug. And Fallon could be out. Zarya with a wicked bear hug. How the hell? Oh, look at Fallon trying to tell Zarya to get back. Wait a minute. Oh, the Rainmaker. Well, Kazuchika Okada would be a little bit proud to see that. Ooh. And now throwing Zarya around. Sol Ruca almost left the arena with that championship. Count of 6 now. Zarya finally able to bring Fallon back inside the ring. And can Zarya get the upset win and beat the Intercontinental Champion? She does! Zarya with the win here on Smackdown. What a victory for Zarya here tonight on Smackdown.
Here is your winner,
Sol Ruca able to assist, distracting Fallon Henley, and Zarya was able to take advantage and beat the Women's Intercontinental Champion here tonight on Smackdown. And you got to think that's going to really affect the confidence of the champion heading into SummerSlam, because Sol Ruca will challenge Fallon Henley for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at the 3rd annual Universe Mode SummerSlam. Will Sol Ruca be our new champion, or will Fallon keep her reign alive? We're going to wait and see at SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown, and that's the Women's World Champion Mercedes Moné and the #1 contender Bianca Belair beating the holy hell out of each other in our backstage area here on SmackDown. It is chaos out here. Obviously, last week Bianca Belair was able to become our #1 contender for the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam, where she will challenge Mercedes Moné. And these two women clearly don't want to wait until the pay-per-view 1 week from Saturday. These two women want to beat the hell out of each other right now. Bianca Belair had the opportunity before at Backlash earlier this year to beat Mercedes Moné. It unfortunately didn't go her way, and these two women will fight again now that Bianca's once again the #1 contender. Oh no. Bianca now with a baseball bat. Oh my God. Trying to injure the Women's World Champion, Mercedes Moné. And now this is just brutal domination by Miss Bianca Belair. And these two women are just looking to go back and forth here. My goodness. Mercedes now throwing Bianca over. And it is back and forth between these two ladies. Ooh. Big shot there by Mercedes Moné. Now the spear by Bianca. Oh no. And now has Mercedes into the KOD. Kiss of death to the champion. Mercedes could be out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. And to the Jade. My God. Oh, Jade Cargill will be pleased to see that. Oh no. And now a second KOD. Bianca Belair sending a message before SummerSlam. A brutal backstage attack. Mercedes, I don't think we've ever seen her that, well, I guess I should say woman handled here on Universe Mode. First the first KOD to the champion. And then try to attack with the steel chair. Mercedes tried to counter it, connecting the beautiful Jaded. And then, look at this. Fireman's carry into a second KOD right into the traffic cone. And Mercedes Moné, our Women's World Champion, might be less than 100% going into SummerSlam. But Bianca Belair sending a clear message before the third annual Universe Mode SummerSlam. We could very well get a new Women's World Champion at SummerSlam. Hell, Mercedes Moné might not even be able to make it to SummerSlam. We'll try to provide medical updates if they become available. But what a backstage attack by Bianca Belair here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. As Kevin Owens' SummerSlam challenger, Anthony Bowens, is set for one-on-one action against Kofi Kingston. We saw Anthony Bowens get involved in Kevin Owens' match last week against Santos Escobar. And now Kevin Owens looking to return the favor, it seems. Kevin Owens making his way to the commentary area. Going to take a seat at ringside. As Anthony Bowens set for one-on-one action against Kofi Kingston. And Kofi taking advantage with a drop kick. And of course, it's a huge night for Anthony Bowens at SummerSlam. His first ever singles championship match in Universe Mode, as he will challenge Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship. And of course, Kofi Kingston, one of the most savvy veterans in this business. He's a former Smackdown Tag Team Champion here in our Universe Mode. But he's also one of the most savvy veterans in singles and tag team competition here in WWE. And Kofi is all over Anthony Bowens in the opening stages of this match. And this is not the way Anthony thought his night tonight was going to go. But Kevin Owens getting himself involved early. And now, ooh, big drop there by Kingston. And Anthony Bowens instantly finding himself a target. And another frog splash. Didn't look like it fully connected, but it was enough to get the job done. And Kingston, went for the leg drop. Bowens able to avoid it. Anthony Bowens, former AEW World Tag Team Champion, back in Season 1 of Universe Mode. But Anthony Bowens says he is a singles talent now, and he wants to prove it, that he could be amongst one of the best that we have here on Universe Mode. Kingston back to his feet. Has Bowens up, takes him down into the flatliner. And now going for the leg. Oh, not a very good spot to be in for Mr. Anthony Bowens. And now paying homage to his olden days into the boom. Wait a minute. Bowens able to miss the strike. And now the neck breaker. This is our co-main event of Smackdown 36. Cover and a kick out by Kofi. But Bowens is ready. Kingston missing the drop kick. And now Bowens, can he hit it? Into the takedown. And now this match is really heating up here on SmackDown. Anthony Bowens versus Kofi Kingston. Wait a minute, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, no. Kevin Owens interrupting this match by disqualification. Kofi can't believe it. Kevin Owens has seen enough. And now he wants to beat the hell out of Anthony Bowens. Right when it looked like Bowens was going to win against Kofi Kingston here tonight, Kevin Owens wanted to put a stop to Anthony Bowens. And now the splash connects. Kevin Owens has been Intercontinental Champion for months, and he finds it a disgrace to face someone like Bowens into the stunner. Well, Anthony Bowens, that is the man you're going to have to deal with in Cleveland at the 3rd annual SummerSlam. Second biggest show of the year. And Bowens trying to get back in this thing. We got a brawl on our hands. And powerbomb to Owens. The Intercontinental Champion and his challenger beating the hell out of each other here on Friday Night SmackDown. This is exactly what we expected. And Bowens, very smart strategy, going for the leg of the champion. And now what does Bowens have in mind? Oh, the knee to the champ. Anthony Bowens holding his own, it seems. He just had a match. And now into the driver. And now a salt of the earth to the champion as well. Anthony Bowens trying to injure the champion. And now these two men continuing the onslaught. As now Owens able to knock out Anthony Bowens. As these two men are all over each other. This rivalry really shaping up here on SmackDown. Because at SummerSlam, Anthony Bowens will challenge Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. Will Kevin Owens keep his Intercontinental title reign alive, or will Anthony Bowens have one of the most shocking upset wins in Universe Mode history and become our next Intercontinental Champion? We're going to have to wait and see but what a match it's going to be at SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the Well, wait a minute. MJF?
Is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, MJF.
MJF, the World Heavyweight Champion, is here. And it appears he's made himself the special guest referee of this matchup between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in our main event. MJF, no love lost for either one of the two combatants in this match. It seems like MJF believes that if anyone is going to be an impartial referee for this match, that it's going to be him. MJF, who is set to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Let's not forget, MJF has also gotten in a bit of a scruffle with Mr. Money in the Bank CM Punk recently as well. And obviously a lot of history on Monday Night Raw with both those men on Universe Mode. But MJF agreeing to be impartial here tonight and agreeing to be a fair and just special referee in our main event tonight. Can MJF live up to the task? As here comes the #1 contender, the first ever Triple Crown champion in Universe Mode history, the Universe Mode MVP, Cody Rhodes, is here. Cody Rhodes said the last time he stepped foot in the ring with MJF with a title on the line, Cody Rhodes was the victor. That was for the United States Championship on the Raw after last year's WrestleMania. Now these two men are on the blue brand, set to fight at SummerSlam for the world title.
And the participants, first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
It was last week on Smackdown in a 5-star elimination match. Cody Rhodes managed to beat the other 4 men in this match, last eliminating Bandito to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's been 2 years, almost 3 years, since Cody Rhodes has been a world champion in our Universe Mode. Cody Rhodes would want nothing more than to be on top of the mountain once again, and he could do it at SummerSlam. Here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
Earlier tonight, CM Punk interrupted Cody Rhodes' promo saying, "Cody, you have been ducking me since we both came to SmackDown. I want to fight you tonight. I don't want to wait for you to win the World Championship. I want to fight you tonight, right now." Cody Rhodes graciously accepted the challenge, and that is why we got this match here tonight, right now, on SmackDown Live. CM Punk won that men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Still has hold of the briefcase that he can cash in any point, any time on any champion within the next calendar year. You hear the CM Punk chants, MJF the world champ, as the special guest referee. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, two of the biggest names in our universe mode. They are set to fight right here, right now. And CM Punk now rolling up Cody Rhodes. MJF, already a kick out at 2 by the American Nightmare. And a lot of people could say, whoa, look at this. The third roll-up in this matchup. And it seems like both these men want to end this match early here tonight on SmackDown. I mean, I'm not really that upset. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are ready for the fight. And now, big moonsault there by the American Nightmare. And Cody Rhodes just wants to prove to MJF, give MJF a front row seat of what he is capable of what MJF is going to feel in the main event of SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. MJF won that world title at Crown Jewel against Switchblade Jay White. And look at Punk now. The drop kick connects on a Cody Rhodes. I mean, we've seen Cody and Punk face off all the time in multi-man matches, all the time in tag team matches. A lot of times they're often teaming together. I don't remember the last time I seen them go one-on-one, covered by Maxwell in a kick out. Cody Rhodes almost got the win already. But look at Punk. Looking to utilize those strikes. That's his MMA expertise, well, his MMA background, I should say. He's not exactly an expert. But now Punk. Big elbows. Obviously, CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, our current Women's United States Champion, over on Monday Night Raw. And now Punk trying to keep in control of our main event matchup here. Looking to signal to Cody that he's going to put him to sleep. Punk now. Oh no. Cody gets set for a ride. Face first into the turnbuckles. Big counter there by Rhodes though. Into the Bulldog. And Cody now into a submission hold on the CM Punk. But Punk staying alive for the time being. And again, utilizing those elbows right to the head. Another cover there by Punk for the victory. And MJF looked like he was going a little bit fast there. Could be favoring Punk in this match. Maybe trying to prevent Punk from cashing in on Max tonight. Who knows? But Cody. I think he was going to go for that bionic elbow. But now CM Punk into the Anaconda of Ice. Anaconda of Ice to Cody Rhodes. Outside of the ring. And now MJF looking to start the count. And now both these men looking to get back inside the ring. Cody trying to prevent Punk from doing a springboard. And what a match we are witnessing here on SmackDown. Into the power slam. And now the number one contender thinking, what do I have to do next? He knows that MJF could be plotting against him. Cody doesn't care. He's been there before. Cody into the crossroads to CM Punk. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. And Punk kicks out at 2. And you see the frustration start to show on the face of Cody Rhodes. He's going to go for it again into the second crossroads. Middle of the ring. Hook of the leg again. And Cody Rhodes with the win over CM Punk here tonight on SmackDown. MJF promised to be fair. Promised to be impartial. And he did just that here tonight on SmackDown. as Cody Rhodes beats CM Punk here tonight on SmackDown. And if Cody Rhodes can do that to MJF at SummerSlam, we could very well have a new World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes could win his third world title in Universe Mode. It was right here. Cody Rhodes with the first Crossroads, but Punk was able to kick out. But Cody wasted little time connecting a second Crossroads to Mr. Money in the Bank. And that was enough for Cody Rhodes to get the win here on SmackDown. And if I'm MJF, I would clutch onto that title a little tight, because we could be looking at our next World Heavyweight Champion in our Universe Mode. What a victory for Cody Rhodes here on SmackDown. And ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude episode 36 of Season 3 of SmackDown in our WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Alexander of Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.